Welcome back, YouTube. We have got for you this week a leak on a radiator on a filthy system. I'm going to show you a technique that we use to save us having to do a full drain down when you've got an open vented system. Then after that, we've got an ideal logic with a low droning trumpet noise. This is a very common fault. I'm going to show you how we diagnose that one, what part we fitted, and what happened when we fitted the part, because it didn't all go smooth sailing. Thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it. Please look at subscribing. It really helped me out. Let's check out this week's work. Got a leak in Rad valve. We installed this 8 years ago, so it's done well. So yeah, I'm just going to whip that one out. But what we're going to do is bung the system. Bung the system because this is an open vent system with about 15 rads on, so it's just going to make my life easier. First thing I'm going to do, go upstairs, bung the system. I'm just going to turn these rad valves off. Now I've got this. This is a handy folding bucket with a hose on. It's a beer Plumber one. I've used this a few times. A lot of people ask about this. It's got a drain valve inside, so I've just got that going to outside. I can open this up and yeah, just drain it into there. First thing I'm going to do is bung the system. So that's the open vent pipe. You just put one over there, and I don't know if you can see it, but just there, that's the feed pipe. I'm just going to ram that into it. So open vent done, and put your hands in that lovely water. There we go. That should be the system bung now, just like that. So just crack the nut. It should just be what's left in the radiator because the valve's off. Is that off? Yeah, that's off. I couldn't work it out then, so I can just crack that off. Like that. Then I should be able to just put that round to that side. Yeah, let's get into the bucket. If I open up this side, I should be able to get the head of water off. So I'll just open up that, straight into the bucket, and just open up this valve at the bottom, and that'll just get to outside then. Hold on. There we go. That valve's open, and just drain out now. Really handy to have those. Just remember to make sure your hose bulb's attached. Brilliant. There we go. Right, now that's near enough drained. I did put that back on so I could undo that nut. It just held it in place. Get that one off. Get that off. Come on. There we go. Now it has got these bullet reducers and they always leak, always. So what I'll do, I'll wrap PTFE around these. It just makes the seal going back on better. So I'm going to wrap some PTFE around there, use the old nut, and yeah, get the new valve on. Right, so PTFE around there, let's pop you on, get the new nut back on. It's still not water coming out, but I've just undone the tail. I'm going to take that out. Oh my god, wee, I don't think that's going to end then. What if it is locked up? I don't know. Yeah, pull that out and PTFE on the new thread and get that in. Right, so that's that side all done. That side all done, but now we've got a chrome cap. So I said I'll drop one in. It's my barber, this is, so I said I'll drop one in the barber shop to himself. Both sides match up then. Looking chrome. I did have a bit of a scary moment where this was and the water went shot up. I think the bung might have failed a little bit, so what I did was I put my thumb over it. Both sides, so from that end, just wait for the glugging to stop, then the bung re-held, so a bit of air got into it, but yeah, it was a bit of a scary moment. I'm glad I had my bucket there, but yeah, that's all done. Let's fill it all back up. Right, let's get these bungs out. So you want to take the bottom one out first, and then that one. If you take out this one first, you'll have a big gush of, it'll just suck in a lot of air, so there we go. Let's get it filled back up. Unfortunately, I couldn't video the end of that. It was the customer clients coming in and everything like that. It was a bit busy in that hallway because it's dressers as well as a house. But yeah, bunging the system honestly saves so much time. I have advised on that one. I went into the airing cupboard, the pump looks a little corroded and you've seen the system water. So I've advised the customer that probably needs a clean out. But at the moment, some building work done, some new radiators. So once the builder's done all that, give me a shout. Looks like a similar job to me. Clean the system out, new pump, new valves, and yeah. But yeah, that was all done. Let's get on to the next one. This one got ideal logic making this noise. See if we can make it happen. So I've put this into minimum rate. or just 4 into minimum, and it should make a little noise. 2 seconds, wait for it to go down. Yeah, it's making a trumpeting noise. Get the case off. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the burner. I'll service this every year, but I've always cleaned the ejector, kept it up to date. But yeah, I think it's going to need a new burner, so let's show you how we do that. First of all, turn it off. Should be on a fuse spare, but hey ho. Then we're just going to undo these 2 screws and get this out of the way first. 2 screws off, sump off, and just wiggle that up, forward and down, and that's that bit out of the way. Next up, let's get this out of the way. So that clip off. You should be able to push that up, round, down, and away we go. So electric's off on the fan. That flathead screw there, undo that, and the fan should just lift up and out. There we go. Easy access to the burner. Takes about 30 seconds to do that. I'm sorry, used to work on these ones. So next up, you want to take out 4 bolts. So there's going to be 1 there. I already took that one out. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Pop them out. You'll need an 8mm socket for that. This little one comes in very handy because there ain't much room at the back, but you should be able to get that on there. And yeah, once you've cracked it, you should be able to get your fingers in there and undo it. Nice and easy. 4 bolts out of the way. What you need to do is lift it, put it like that, reset it down, like that, and that'll get the burner out. I'm guessing this is going to be blocked up. So, sometimes that plate there comes loose. There's no bouncing it. Should be bouncing that, and there is. It's good, but yeah. I'm guessing it's all blocked up the burner, that's why it's making the noise. So let's get a new one in. Let's give that a quick blast through as well with the Karcher. Karcher all set up, just give it a quick blast through. Always put the plate back on it to stop the water from backing up here. See, we're going to get a little bit of muck out of that. Give it a nice clean up for them here. Didn't really get a lot out of that. We'll see when we take the condensate trap out, but yeah, let's give it a good clean up. Just finish off doing this side actually, but yeah, cleaner than what it was. So that's the old burner. Yeah, just want to see if it's blocked up anywhere, but I can't really tell on these. Here's a new one. So new one, you can see the difference in it. I'll be honest with you, that will look like that within a couple of years. This you get a fitting pack of it, so you get the seal for the fan, seal for the venturi here. I don't know why they give you that. I suppose if you take it apart, clean it, all new bolts and everything. Cup of tea is not included, unfortunately, but I did get one. So yeah, let's get this one fitted. So you put it in the same way we actually got it out. Alright, it's a new one, like that. Just spin it out and in. It's stuck in the back there. There we go. There we go. I was doing it one-handed, so do forgive me. Hey, just put your bolts back in now. All bolts back in now. I'm going to replace the seal on this fan now. I had one of these before where I didn't replace the seal. I admit it, I didn't replace the seal. It looked okay, and I could smell gas, and it was coming from here. So make sure you replace the seal. You see how thin that one is? The other one will be a bit bigger than that. So let's pop that off. It'll take you 2 minutes to do this. I don't know why before I didn't. Yeah, maybe just one of them. But yeah, let's get that one on. Yeah, the other one will only fit on one way. Let's pop you on. See, it's a little slightly bigger than the other one, so that will compress now when I put it back in. That's how the fan. These are so easy to work on. I'll just hook in. So there's all 2 hooks there and there. Just hook the fan back in. And you'll know when you've got it back in properly because you shouldn't be able to pull it out. There you go. Yeah. Got to put the nut on. I'm struggling a bit to get that nut on, but yeah, just put the nut on there, tighten it back up, and that's the fan back in. Barring the electrics, but the electrics again, dead easy. One goes there, and one goes there, easy. Screw all tightened up on the fan. Just put it into there, twist it, round, down. There we go, clip. Just make sure that's straightened up. There we go. Just unscrew them, get the flue back in. Just get my light out the way. That's a new one for me. Look at those. Flex one. That's actually magnetic. Turn it off. So it's magnetic there and on the bottom. And you see there it's got, you can put it out to whatever angle you want. I thought that was pretty cool. That was on offer at 25 quid. I thought that was a bargain, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's new Inlight FLX 125. I do love me Inlight stuff. Right, we're all back together. Let's do a live test. Power on. Pop you back up. Gas pipe there. Yeah, I'll just go through and make sure I've done everything. So to get this minimum menu, you just scroll through until you find minimum. There we go. Put your minimum rate, see what happens. So we know it started making a noise when the fan target went to about 25%, something like that. See what happens now. Come on. Yeah, it did just do an English lockout. I'm guessing it's just purging the gas back through there. Right, that's lit. Wait for it to stabilise. It'll just recognise flame. Down to 25. Still making the noise. Ooh. Ooh. Telling you now, man, I've had loads of these where it's been the burner blocks. Normally the gas valve is high pitched, not like that. Fucking brilliant. What am I going to do here? So I've just left it for a minute and now it ain't doing it. Honestly, before, I've been out to this one before to diagnose it and it would do it constantly, like constantly until it went to flame failure. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do this again because I'm doing it to myself here. I really am. So the board had just kicked out. Minimum rate. 54. Let's see what happens. So we know it won't do it to start with. It's when it goes down 25%. So we'll see what happens. Quiet. Playing tricks with me or what? When I come out to diagnose it, I put it on that and it was constantly doing it. You just heard it. I've put near burner on and he's done it straight away. Well, I've left it a minute and it stopped doing it. Was it purging out the burner maybe? I'll say it's maybe the holes for the burner are very small, so maybe it was that. I'll do it a few times before I go, man, because I am not convinced, but I'm just putting debt in my head now. I'll do gas rate, telegan, high, low. See how it gets on after that. Maybe it was the burner just purging. Have you had that before? Normally, if I do new burner, put it on and it's sweet as not, but I'll buy me diagnosed it. So I've been in now a good 10-15 minutes. I've done it on max, I've done it on min, no noise. I'm guessing it was the burner purging out, but I can't remember having that before. Honestly, man, I thought I diagnosed this one, but I'm sure it's the I'm sure it's the burner now because it's making no noise. It ain't gonna make noise now. It ain't gonna make noise, is it? So yeah, I do think I diagnosed it one then, but yeah, that's one all fixed. It can be the burner, it can be the gas valve. I'm not going to say it's the burner every time, but I've replaced more burners than I have gas valves. It's one of them. Do a kilowatt rating. It's supposed to have 30, you got 25. It's normally a block burner, but always recommend a full strip and clean first. Clean the hell out the boiler before you put any parts on. Clean it all out, give it a try, still making it. Yeah, you'll have to make your own minds up. And also, don't forget, if you're working on gas appliances, you've got to be competent and qualified to do so.